I am currently in the Fremont barn. We call them barns. It's large buildings that house rose floats that are yet to be finished. Here are some volunteers who are sitting there cutting status. It's a tiring, tedious job. And we're going to take a quick walk down the barn just to see some of the floats that are in process of being completed. Most of these floats have got the dry work already done on them. The dry work was started probably in September and October, and this last week is the final push for getting flowers onto the floats. Everyone here is a volunteer except the people who you might see in wearing green jackets. There are staff giving direction. All of these are raw right now, but before they come down Colorado Boulevard, they will all have vegetation on them. It looks beautiful the way it is, but those will be all flowered by the time they're finished. A lot of young kids getting their volunteer hours in. There's an organization called Donate Life that annually has a float and a lot of volunteers. These are some of their volunteers. Donate Life is an organization that harvests organs and body parts for reusing, I guess. Trying to be sensitive. It sometimes gets very noisy in here. They use mixers to chop up some of the flowers and seeds in order to get them to the consistency that they need to be applied. This is kind of the before shot, where most of these are nowhere near being completed, other than the dry work. I'll come through when they're finished and hopefully get a better shot of everything. These people with this jacket on, Phoenix Decorating Company, are the management organization for this, giving direction. They have crew chiefs for every float, and the crew chief then takes the volunteers and gives them instruction and direction as to what to do. Oftentimes there's different organizations that come through here, different churches and civic organizations. Currently I'm with Kiwanis, and they provide the volunteer efforts. There's also an organization called Pedal Pushers that provide labor. As a safety specialist for the Walt Disney Company, I have to kind of put my blinders on to what I think are unsafe practices here. There's several different types of glue that's used to apply the vegetation. The white stuff up there is glue, and they are applying some seed, could be poppy seed, onto that. This is the one that I'm working on right now. Each one of these panels is currently raw, but there's 40 of them, and by the time Friday comes, they'll all be filled with vegetation. This is Vicki. Vicki's from Illinois. She's come out, this is her 24th year of working on these floats. She flies out on Christmas Day, she works the week, and then goes to the parade and watches it. And this is Kay.
From Michigan.
From Michigan.
And this is my 25th year.
25th year. I have to repeat it because I don't know that you can hear it this way. 25 years, so they've got almost 50 years between the two of them. Yeah, this would be on the internet. Yeah. Okay, just really, like briefly, say what you're doing. Seed.
I'm putting onion seed on the outlining the letters, and this is lettuce seed here for the background.
Okay.
It's pretty.
What's the rose going to be in?
We haven't decided yet. I'm not sure. I think it's different kinds of paprika and all kinds of other spices.
Yes,
we got to come up with
spicy stuff.
We haven't figured it out yet exactly.
Okay.
And the real dark is going to be straw flower.
Straw?
The really dark.
Okay. I'll be back. This one hasn't been started. There's 40 of them here. More volunteers. Boomer Express. These are some of the glues that are going to be used here. You come in, you get your whatever you want, the white glue or sticky glue. And then this is the seed distribution out here. All of these are different seeds. Each seed representing a different color. And whoever designed the float calls out the colors, and then they order the according color. Hi.
How you doing?
Come back. Just taking some pictures. Okay. Now I'm going to run again because I don't know how to edit this. See if I can get into the flower barn to show you some of the flowers that are going to be put on. These are some of the different organizations along this avenue here, and they feed their volunteers. So it's not like it's free labor. Straight ahead, about a quarter of a mile right there across that field is the Rose Bowl. That's where the game will be played this week. I'll get a better shot of that when I leave. This is the barn, the outside of the barn. And there are several barns throughout the Pasadena area. And many of the cities have their own barns that they construct their float individually rather than coming here. And then on the day of the float, they drive it through side streets. This is some of the flowers. These are some of the flowers. And there will be tons more coming in during the course of the week. Carnations, mums. This place will be flower set. This will be full of flowers, and then over here, this little gizmo machine right here is where they fill vials. They'll have vials filled with special water that's mixed, and some of the more exotic flowers go into the vials and then are applied to the float directly. They kind of save these to the last because they're usually perishable flowers, very sensitive. And that's it for now. See ya.